What's up, everyone, and welcome to today's video. We just got a new change in the game with the Halloween look, which I'm digging. Right for Halloween. I mean, take a look at this right here. Now, if you noticed, you have a new character in the game, Cersei Lannister, the blue mender for the Lannisters. Now, we do have the champion shard deals going on right now where you can get the legendary gear, which is a perfect piece, 15% subclass bonus, plus 10% color bonus. You can get yourself a lot of skill books that you need, gold dragons and such. If you're interested in getting Cersei up, these are a great value for you. But let's talk about the overall character. So first off, Cersei is a blue mender. She is a court mender. Shares the same exact color and subclass as King Robert, which is interesting. She is a member of the Lannister faction, which has to do with treasury and coin gems. When you start with 3 to 5 Lannisters, you will begin combat with 3 to 5 coins in your treasury. The Lannisters do take advantage of using these coins in their moves for bonuses, provided you have the amount. Now let's take a look at her stats. She has 46,000 attack, 46,000 defense, and 127,000 health at level 350 without gear. Let us compare that to another mender, which is pretty popular in the game. We're going to compare it to Marjorie. So overall, she has about 6k more attack. She has 12k more defense. So she is a very tanky mender and close to the same amount of health. So that is one thing. We're going to go ahead and take a look at her level 11 skill. And what I will say is, one thing the Lannisters really needed was a healer. You have a tremendous character like Meryn Trant, who starts off battle with full stamina. And if you have coins in the treasury for 3 coins, he gains 50% physical resistance and fire resistance for 4 turns, making him a very deadly tank that can take a lot of punishment. So while he's taking punishment, in the background, you're going to be using your Cersei to heal. You're going to be using her. So let's take a look at her kit. So overall, the stats are good for her. Now her kit is a slow speed move. At level 11, it heals all team members for 25% max HP, which is quite a bit. Robert, his heal was a lot of times to random allies, and it was based on his defense, but a heal for max HP is pretty huge. And then if you have the treasury for 3 coins, she's going to damage all enemies for 175% attack unnatural damage. So that is that right there. I do believe if you check out the loading screen, there was a picture of the zombie mountain. So they might have a synergy with Cersei and the zombie mountain with a team up tile. So that is potentially going to happen. She has a interesting lead that I do need clarification on from Zynga. Her leadership ability. When she heals an ally, she has a 65% chance to spawn 2 coin gems. That means they're added to the board, and when you match the gem with the coin, it adds it to your treasury. So she's going to spawn 2 coin gems. If that ally is a Lannister, she has a 65% chance to spawn an additional 3 coin gems. Now, that is amazing to potentially spawn 5 coin gems on a heal. Now, the question is, it says once. These abilities may only react 1 time per chain. I'm not sure if that means that because it's an AoE heal. I guess it would be busted if she spawned 5 coin gems per Lannister, filling the board with coins. I think because it says reaction once, it only happens one time per chain. So when she does her AoE heal, she could potentially spawn 5 coin gems. Regardless, getting more coins is super important for the Lannisters to get their bonuses for skills. She also has an HP guard at 25% health. Now, HP guards are so valuable in this game because against teams like the Greens who have big single burst damage, if you are trying to target Cersei and kill Cersei, you are going to have to deal with the HP guard, which is not going to kill her. It is going to stop her at 25% health. And then if she gets the heal, she gets 25% of her max health healed back. The HP guard goes away, so you can nuke her afterwards. However, the HP guard is a huge plus in a kit. When it's activated, she deals 65% attack, unnatural damage to all enemies. Again, that's not going to do that much because she is a mender. It's a little bonus. Maybe if someone barely has any health, it's going to help. But she adds 3 coins to the treasury. Not spawning, she adds it to the treasury. So if she gets triggered with her HP guard, she's going to add 3 coins to the treasury right there. Which is huge because as you could see with characters like Meryn Trant, let me get into it again. Meryn Trant does need treasury he needs exactly 3 coins for the treasury to gain the 50% physical resistance. So essentially, you start the match off with the Lannisters, and then Meryn taunts, gets the bonus physical resistance for 4 turns, which is huge. Then you match your gems, and then if Cersei gets hit with like an AoE or something, or multiple AoEs, or fire that burns her, she triggers the HP guard at 25% health, then she will add 3 coins to the treasury, which will automatically let you do Meryn's taunt again with the 50% physical resistance boost, which is really nice. Or you could use other skills from other Lannisters with the treasury. But anytime she heals an ally, she's going to potentially spawn 5 coin gems on the board. So she's a great producer. If you don't use her lead, you don't use her lead. But it is a very solid lead for the Lannisters. So overall, I do like her kit. I feel like the Lannisters did need a healer, especially with one of the best tanks in the game. Meryn is really hard to kill if he has the treasury bonus. If you use Meryn on a non-Lannister team, he is easy to kill, but if he has the coins in the treasury and he uses that, then that is going to happen. So she is a very solid character. I like the 25% max HP heal versus a, let's say, 25% defense or 80% defense or whatever it is. 25% max HP is a lot. And then if the treasury is at 3, she's going to damage all enemies for 175% attack, unnatural damage. Again, if you are chipping away at your enemies, it could do the difference of killing someone off or not. But an AoE heal is really important. It is slow speed. I kind of wish it was normal speed, but you have Meryn to taunt for a long time to help you out. And then if we look at the Lannisters right now, we're going to get the mountain, the zombie mountain. But if we look at the Lannisters, we have a lot of Lannisters to choose from. You have good old Sandor, who will give max HP shields at very fast speed. So he is someone that is good to use. And then eventually, if that, what's going to happen too is if you use Sandor with the team, and he marks someone with his move, then what's going to happen is he's going to spawn 4 coin gems, and when the marked team member uses their skill, both himself and the marked team member are healed for 25% of their attack. So there's a lot of healing going on and HP shields, so he can be a force to be reckoned with. Tyrion is a solid character in the Lannister lineup. I expect more Lannisters to come out as the game progresses, and it seems like a very good team in the future. Again, you have one of the best tanks in the game, Meryn Trant. So if you are looking to get your Cersei, then I would recommend you have these deals right here, which will get you a good amount of Cersei shards. You'll get the perfect weapon, which will add 15% subclass bonus plus 10% color bonus. A lot of options there. And in the summon for Cersei, everyone's starting off with this new summon meter. It's shared throughout the game, wherever you go. All the green summon tokens they're starting you off with 60 out of 80. So with 2 summons, 10 summons, you're going to be able to get 30 bonus shards. And if you look at this summon right here, you are going to potentially get Meryn Trant and Sandor in there, which are 2 key Lannisters. You can also get Jaime. You can also get Joffrey, good characters. But overall, if you do want the Lannisters and you want to build the Lannisters and you did invest in Meryn, she is the healer for the team. I think she is a solid healer. You will need to skill up her skill to a high number because you do want to get to that 25% max HP. So those are my thoughts. The Lannisters are getting stronger as time goes on. And if you want to take the gamble and get the mountain, the zombie mountain, then that will be helpful as well to start off with Cersei. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. Comment below and let me know if you are going to be summoning for Cersei. And I will talk to you all next time. Take care, everyone.